Today's episode, I'll be talking with a brother, a friend, Akorede Aregbesola. He's a podcaster and generally is a presenter.
When I got here, I had conversations with people and just 1, 2, 3 words, I already have 1 or 2 connections with them. Having it at the back of your mind, it might catch you unawares, but having it at the back of your mind that this conversation can go south. It can go the way you didn't even see it going, right? So when you have that structure and mindset, just know that life is structured in a way that it can work for you and at the same time it cannot work for you. And because of that, you can, always attempt things with that foundation.
How can we overcome nervousness when you are trying to make a conversation with somebody you are just meeting?
How have I been overcoming nervousness?
How you doing, sir?
I'm fine, good day, bro. It's a privilege to be on your TV. I am good, like I said. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. I remember when I wanted to start the podcast, I was not really that good on camera. And then I remember the day we went to the mountains and you were teaching me, and it was even stressful that day actually, but you were teaching me and I'm so much grateful. At least I can talk to the camera now, and that's really nice. So grateful. Thank you so much for your consistent support. It means a lot. I mean a whole lot. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I think your contributions to this still making it going. Yeah, I'm grateful.
It's the compliment, but yes, this is just a tip because this is what I do. Yeah, even the little or the most little amount of encouragement will go a long way to somebody.
Yeah,
and they will not forget it. So I'm just doing what
I will never forget it. All right, so diving into today's topic, we'll be talking about how to make conversations with anybody, right? How to make conversations with anybody. I've watched you over the last few years, and I felt like you are like the best person to talk about it, because when I was in my first year in school, you were like our general secretary, and you were there to attend to thousands of people, if not, because the church is like the fastest growing church in the street of Ekiti State University, and yeah, so I was like, yeah, and since you're around, let's do this. And so, yeah, making conversations with anybody. So what are like the effective ways to initiate a conversation with anybody?
Okay, the most effective one to make or to just have conversations with people is, having it at the back of your mind. It might catch you unawares, but having it at the back of your mind that this conversation can go south. It can go the way you didn't even see it going, right? So when you have that structure and mindset, just know that life is structured in a way that it can work for you and at the same time it cannot work for you. And because of that, you can, always attempt things with that foundation.
Yeah, honestly, that's it right there. Okay, so I'm somebody who can really make conversations with people. Like over the last few years, I know myself, so I have to be real. Most times I'm even sometimes nervous. People I make conversations with or people I have conversations with are probably people who came to me first, and then getting to, know them better. We just have to flow. So like, how can we overcome nervousness when you are trying to make a conversation with somebody you are just meeting?
All right, thank you for that question. I would also like to point out something, because of what you mentioned.
Yeah.
When it comes to like looking at my genesis, the early period of my life,
yeah,
I was also in your shoe, and I'm this kind of person that there's a magnetic force. So I'd rather just sit down on my own and people would come and have conversations with me. But it was kind of still limited, and that is where I'm coming in to tell people that you have to leave your comfort zone, right? You have to do the uncomfortable. And that's why I started with, having that mindset of failure. Even if you think that, okay, it's my workout, it might not work out. But when you have that at the back of your mind that, okay, I would rather not choose to be comfortable in this situation. The person I might want to talk to, or the person I would like to have this conversation with, might bless me. And I'm not saying it from the standpoint of, okay, what do I want to gain from this person? But you have to also look at it from this standpoint of, what do I have to offer to this person, right? You know, when I got here, I had conversations with people, and just 1, 2, 3 words, I already have 1 or 2 connections with them. So how do I overcome, or if I am in your shoe and I'm nervous, how have I been overcoming nervousness? I've already dropped those 2 secrets. 1, what am I going to offer in that conversation?
Yeah.
2, how is this person going to bless me? So I had a conversation with one of us that is on set, and he told me that he's a Samsung lover to the core, right? And from there, I can probably, if I have the capacity, give him the S24 Ultra that he requested. But yeah, and he'll be shocked, but yes. And from his own standpoint too, I can get more info around that world and have various conversations. So that nervousness, I've already broken the ice, because I'm like, okay, let me just have this conversation, from knowing his name to talking about other things. Yes, it's a block, but it can be broken with those structures and with what I just said now.
Wow, that's the deal right there. So for somebody who is meeting somebody, I'm just meeting you for the first time. Let's say I'm just meeting you for the first time. How should I introduce myself to you?
So concerning this, I've had a lot of experience in this angle and this, you know, with this question. But I wouldn't now say that I'm an expert at this. I'm still progressing. So this is it. Practice, right? Practice. Always practice. It's not like you should have a script, a written script in your head.
Yeah.
Just read the room. Christ is king. Why is Christ king? That's a conversation. You get?
Yeah.
That's something to start with.
Yeah.
A compliment, like we started the conversation,
Yeah.
the podcast with, right? Your height. There was this other fellow. I already could tell that this guy is taller than me just by the way he was sitting.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was trying to whine me. I'm like, bro, let's confirm. And he stood up and he was taller than me.
Wow.
I'm short. I'm not short. Yeah, you get.
Yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
So why is active listening crucial in conversations?
Yes, so I even plan to drop a content around this question you asked.
Yeah.
But I would just lay the foundation so that if at all you listen to this and you see this, you can go and check it on my own page. So there's this 2 scenarios. They're both have this scene of water pouring into these sources. One, water pouring into a cheese, and the other one, water pouring into a foam, right? And in the middle, it was talking about the reality of active listening. That is, listening to hear the person, not just respond. And at the same time, the other one was just listening, and not necessarily giving room to the person to also feel heard, right? So active listening is something you should start learning even before you start having conversation with people.
Yeah.
It might be taxing, it might be demanding, it might be boring sometimes, but it's very, very, very vital. Now, you can see that from the first conversation, because of my practice and, you know, back-to-back effort in trying to always better myself, I could remember that you made introductions around the fact that I'm your brother.
Yeah.
And you cited the first place of, you know, meeting, that is RCFXO.
Yeah.
And then we jumped to another question that has to do with, you know, how best can we communicate with people. And now, you know, before we even dive to this one, you know, nervousness and right now active listening. So that would compound, okay, that this person is even following the conversation.
Yeah.
you can still remember and cite instances, and well, there's more respect with active listening.
That's nice. That's nice. And so how can we maintain this active flow in conversations?
Number one, be calm. Yeah. Be calm. Now, it can sound like, okay, why should I be calm when somebody's having a conversation? Even if the conversation is an heated conversation, still be calm, right? Number two, don't talk in order to feel that, okay, you are the one that is having the conversation alone. Conversation and communication is a two-way thing, right? There is a communicator and there's a receiver. And at sometimes, the receiver would also like to communicate.
Yeah.
So when you have that mindset that it's not just you talking to a wall, you're talking to another person that has the possibility and chance to also talk back to you, then you know that it's important to also listen to conversation.
Nice.
And should I drop a third bonus point?
Sure.
There might be little secrets from any conversation that you might have not heard before. But because you're paying attention to the conversation, you would hear it. And when you hear it, you're like, oh, I didn't see that coming, but this person mentioned it. So, should I use this against the person in the future? I shall know that you've said it already. You get, so like, it's a powerful tool. I'm just giving you from another angle where, oh, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I guess.
So how can we improve our communication skills?
Everything, like I've always been saying that practice.
Yeah, practice.
Yes. Another thing that has helped me thus far is also surrounding myself with, should I say, skilled communicators. Yes, that's one. Practice is one. Surrounding yourself with skilled communicators. Number three, watching videos online about people also having conversations. Not just podcast conversations, so like people randomly just also meeting strangers and talking with strangers. So yeah, that would help. And number four, have a gist partner.
Yeah.
Right. When you have a gist partner, you guys can always talk about anything, right? So when you keep on having this conversation, always ask for feedback. Okay, do you like the way I said what I said? What can I improve on that area?
Yeah. So, man, this is amazing. So can you just give like a final thought and then we wrap it up?
My final thoughts on communication is very important to know that if you can't communicate well, you would not be able to go really far in life. Yes, so this is also one particular chapter I have on my book coming up very soon.
Wow.
In my book coming up very
Serious?
soon. Yeah, communication is a segment.
Wow.
And before I got here, I was just writing a summary of the conversation I had with, not me having that conversation with with another person, but I would love to have a communication with a tech expert, an AI tech expert, very soon. So I saw a YouTube video where they interviewed Sam Altman, the creator of ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And it was like the interviewer was asking him that, how did you come about with something very powerful? He said that, one, it started with ideas, but essentially the growth and speed through which ChatGPT has come a long way is because of proper communication. He knew how to like present and prompt the AI learning in a way that it can also give you what you need. And he made mention of two examples. He said that there is one lazy person that will just rather write rubbish and expect rubbish. And you know, one thing about the AI is, the AI will give you rubbish and it will still stand as correct. But there are some professional experts that know how to ask it and know how to communicate with it. Communication is very vital, and it's still going to the future in the sense that it's integrated into various technological facilities that we have now and we would have in the future. So that's my take on communication.
Thank you so much for watching our video. If you find value in this video, make sure you click the subscribe button, like, share. Share it to your friends, share it to your family. And also, if you want to connect with me and my guest and even the TV show, go down in the description below or in this video and you see everything. Everything right there. And I can't wait to see you in the next video to connect with you. Let's go.